I went to London after university briefly, thinking that I'd make my fortune and be a big city slicker or something, but I only lasted 18 months and realised that it really wasn't for me. And I was really surprised at quite how many of the friends that I made down there, intelligent people with good jobs, had no idea where food comes from. I almost felt an obligation to not only go and produce food, but also to talk about it and try and tell people about how their food is produced, because I think it's one of the biggest risks to our food production systems is the large retailers' ability to sever the tie between production and the consumer. And if you don't know how your food is produced or where it's coming from, it could literally come from anywhere. And it can be produced to any standards, and as long as it's there on the supermarket shelf, you're not going to know any different. We've been organic for 21 years now. It's a true mixed farm, so we have beef, cereal crops, quite a lot of vegetables as well, brassicas and lettuce. Recently branched out into cut flowers. Being a mixed farm goes so well with being organic. Makes us really resilient as well. We're not relying on inputs bought in from elsewhere. The way we farm, it's nothing new. It's farming the way that my great-grandfather would have farmed when he moved here in the 1930s. This is lettuce. It's incredible how well it grows on our soil. This lettuce is honestly so sweet. I think a lot of people think that organic food is always going to be a lot more expensive, but if you look at local veg boxes, local fruit and veg markets, you can get stuff cheaper than supermarkets and better quality as well, because it's so much fresher. It doesn't have that time taken from picking it to going through various depots to getting onto supermarket shelves. To get this type of farming more mainstream, we really need the demand from consumers. There's no such thing as cheap food. It's got a cost, whether it's an environmental cost, cost to the soil health, cost to river health, cost to animal welfare. It all has to be paid somewhere. If we can educate people into how food is produced and show the true costs and the benefits of the different food production systems, then hopefully we can make people make better informed buying decisions and help support systems like this. I'd probably stop farming before I went down a more industrial intensive route. It's part of my passion to try to increase the amount of biodiversity we have on the farm. We haven't used even natural insecticides on our lettuce for years because the ladybirds just keep on top of the aphid. This is nature's way. If something isn't trying to eat your crops, then they're not part of an ecosystem. This isn't a crop that we're going to cut or sell for anything. This is just a wild bird seed plot. There's sunflowers in there, there's buckwheat in there, buckwheat seeds. Birds absolutely love those. The flowers provide feed for the pollinators, and then once they go to seed, then it'll feed birds over the winter. Skylarks in particular, we get so many skylarks on the farm. Just fantastic, linnets, other finches. And then because we're organic, we don't use herbicides, so we'll get arable weeds growing up through there. Red dead nettle, for example, the bees absolutely love that as well. We've got so many butterflies around the rest of the farm. There's a lot of weeds that certain caterpillars thrive on. On my flower patch, I've got the cinnabar moth caterpillars, which are on the groundsel and sow thistle. Weeds can overtake things, so fat hen is probably one of our biggest issues. But if we're not able to get it all out with a steerage hoe, we can just go over with a topper, which allows things like kale and Cavolo Nero, allows them to grow up through. So the birds absolutely love the seeds. Everything has its place, and everywhere on the farm there's space for everything somewhere.